Hello, so I'm going to be trying something new. I'm going to change up my paintings a little bit. I'm going to start doing and basically testing out different textures. So today I'm going to be testing out the modeling paste by Liquitex. Obviously I'm not going to be able to paint on it until it's completely dry, so this is going to be definitely many different parts of the video ongoing. But I've been really interested in not just stenciling like an empowerment word, but also creating textures and stuff. I love the idea of making something rustic and old looking. So we're gonna see how that goes, but today it might be a boring video, I don't know, but we're gonna try this out. It's really thick. So when you open it, as you can tell, it's super, super thick. And we're just gonna start layering this onto the canvas. Now, I have been watching, there's a gentleman by the name of Sebastian. And he's in Paris, France. And love his videos. And so I will definitely link his videos down. I think he's fascinating to watch. Learned a lot just watching a few videos because I just, really want to start, trying different new things and stuff. It doesn't always have to be about pouring. I love the idea of being mixed media and, basically creating my own vision. And I have been thinking about this all day. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the painting part today. This is just the actual paste, or the modeling paste. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's see if I can hold this. No, I guess this is really the only way to do it, huh? But it's pretty thick. What's nice is it's not messy like the paint part. And when I do the paint part, I'm going to be using brushes. I'm not going to be doing a pour like I usually do. So, trying to be careful with this. I definitely do not want to be poking a hole into the canvas, but I have been probably driving my coworker crazy all day because I've been so excited to come home and try this. It's literally all I've been thinking about. Now, this is just a level 1 canvas. I definitely will try this on a level 2 or 3 once I get the hang of it. But I don't think that really matters to the customers, I think. They're just happy with whatever. There we go. Okay. Trying to get used to the whole palette knife holding. It's definitely not the same as when you're painting. And just basically right now, all I'm trying to do is cover the canvas with this stuff. And then I can start playing around with it and molding it into something. I have an idea of what I want to do. Sort of like the swipe technique or ghost technique that you see on other flow paintings. But this is going to be with texture. And I'm going to definitely do my blues and my metallics because this is my favorite. And try to make it a little rustic looking with the blues because I just think that's a very pretty option. Now notice with this paste, you got to use a lot because it's so thick. Now there's many ways you can create a paste. You don't have to get the Liquitex. I'm definitely going to be playing around with different techniques. I'm going to be getting myself some wood chips and sand to mix with the gesso and see how that works. So you know, if you do want to try something out like this, don't feel that you're stuck with just one type of medium. You can definitely okay. So this is where I'm going to start playing with it, because I want the textures to definitely show up in the middle. Because my idea is to have color on both sides, and then I'm going to have like some metallics in the middle and look like it's bleeding into each other. So we'll see how that works. But you definitely have to let this dry before you start painting. You can mix paint into it, I've read. But with what I want to do, I'm not. There's other couple of techniques as well where you could put this on and get yourself some aluminum foil and play around with that as well. Or just even putting paint and getting aluminum foil and scrunching up the foil and putting it on. So again, I'm just playing around because this is the idea that I kept seeing today. Nice thing is I'm playing with it when it's wet, or not wet, but like, you know, movable. So it's not like it's actually drying. So the metallic I'm going to be painting to make it really rusty looking. It's going to be more in the middle. Wow, the really pretty blues, I think it's going to be more of, you know, on the outside. I think I got enough paste to possibly even do another one. I have a couple of tools I wanted to try using, which I thought would be cool. We'd try. So, just want to make sure my edges. So I'm definitely going to have to look for other cheaper paste, because obviously this is very expensive to be basically 3/4 of the way gone already and not be able to get a couple uses out of it like I do with my paints. So that's a little bit disappointing, but just don't want any edges where it's like there's texture missing. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think for this one we're done. I'm gonna get the colors going for tomorrow, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, of course, before I start mixing the stuff, because it's definitely a lot different than flowing art. I'm not adding a lot of types of mediums, maybe just a tad bit, but I'm really gonna be using a paintbrush to really get into the textures. So I have just enough for another one. I'm gonna have to put this somewhere so it dries and nothing else gets on it. But I'll definitely try this little one. So this canvas is, I believe, a 15 by 15. Oops. Thinking about these cheap canvases. And then this is just an 8 by 8. Again, I'm just trying it out, seeing what works, what doesn't work. Ordering sand, because I have a huge gesso bottle that I can use. That can definitely go a long way by mixing wood chips or sand, which I think is a really cool option as well. So let's find a place to put this one so then I can play around with some of the other cool tools I got for paste. Let me see. Where did I put them? There they are. So these are some really cool tools I got that creates different textures on Amazon. And there's lots of different ones, different, sizes depending on what you want to do. There's these little swipe tools, which I think is going to be great. Definitely for smoothing that out. There we go. That's what I was wanting. Some longer swipes. amazing what you can do with this stuff too. Probably even take some of this off because I'm definitely getting a much better feel for things using these tools. I just saved a lot. Wow. See, I had way too much stuff on there. Palette knife can only go so far. You really need extra tools. Don't want it to go all the way. And what I like about this technique is you're not wasting a lot because it's so darn thick. You can just put it right back in the bottle. That's what I really like. And look how much I'm putting back in there. I don't want it too thick to where it takes longer to dry.